Imagine standing in the middle of a battlefield, not of soldiers, but of life itself. You've been knocked down, betrayed by people you trusted, crushed by failures, and misunderstood by the world. You've been the wounded version of yourself for too long, and everyone around you only saw that pain. But here's the truth. Your past does not define your future. What will define you is your comeback, the rise from the ashes so powerful, so unshakable, that it terrifies those who once believed you were weak. This is not about revenge. Stoicism doesn't teach petty retaliation. Stoicism teaches mastery over your mind, over your emotions, and over your life. The Stoics were men and women of action, men like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, who understood that life will always test you, but your response is everything. Today, I'm going to share 7 hidden Stoic lessons that will transform your wounds into weapons, your pain into power, and your comeback into a story that commands respect. By the end of this video, you won't just survive life, you'll dominate it with calm, controlled, unstoppable force. 1. Master your emotions. The first hidden Stoic secret is learning to master your emotions. Most people allow anger, fear, jealousy, or anxiety to control their actions. They react impulsively, creating chaos for themselves and others. But the Stoics knew that true strength lies in emotional discipline. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about that for a moment. Nobody can hurt you unless you allow it. Pain, betrayal, insults, they are external. Your reaction is internal. When you control your mind, you control your destiny. Your comeback begins not with action, but with mastery over yourself. This mastery makes your silence sharp, your patience unbreakable, and your presence terrifying to those who underestimated you. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing feelings, it's about choosing which ones serve your purpose. Fear can protect, but it should never paralyze. Anger can fuel action, but it should never consume your judgment. When you respond rather than react, you create a presence that demands respect. People may have known your wound, but they will never recognize the strength behind your calm. 2. Accept reality without complaining. The second lesson is radical acceptance. Life is inherently unfair. People will betray you, fail you, or try to break you. The Stoics understood that complaining or resisting reality only wastes energy. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Your wound may hurt, but your perception of it can either chain you to weakness or propel you toward greatness. Accept the truth of your situation without bitterness, without excuses, without blame. Acceptance is not surrender, it is clarity. When you stop fighting reality and start embracing it, you see opportunity where others see obstacles. Every rejection, every insult, every failure becomes raw material for transformation. Those who only knew the wounded you will tremble when they see the man or woman who embraced life's truth and used it as armor. Your comeback is fueled by clarity, not anger, by strategy, not emotion. 3. Build an inner fortress. The third hidden secret is building an inner fortress. Life will attack relentlessly, but Stoics built mental and emotional fortresses that cannot be breached. This fortress is not arrogance, it is preparation, discipline, and self-respect. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Every betrayal, every setback, every moment of weakness is an opportunity to fortify your mind. Your inner fortress is built in silence through deliberate practice, self-reflection, and unwavering principles. It is knowing that nothing external can destroy your peace, nothing external can define your value, and nothing external can dictate your path. When your fortress is complete, you walk through the world untouchable.
Those who once underestimated you will see an unshakable power in your calm, a presence that demands respect. Your comeback terrifies because it is invisible until it strikes and unstoppable when it does. 4. Transform pain into power. Pain is inevitable, suffering unavoidable, but the Stoics taught that pain is raw material for greatness. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every wound, every loss, every heartbreak contains a seed of transformation. If you nurture it with discipline, focus, and courage, it becomes your weapon. Transformation begins when you stop seeing pain as a punishment and start seeing it as fuel for mastery. Every insult becomes a lesson, every betrayal a test, every failure a stepping stone. Those who once doubted you will not recognize the force you become. They will remember the wounded you, but your comeback is a force of nature. You rise, not to hurt, but to prove the power of your resilience, the power of your discipline, and the power of your mind.
5. Focus on what you can control. The fifth hidden lesson is radical focus. Life throws chaos, uncertainty, and challenge at everyone. Most people waste their energy obsessing over what they cannot control. The Stoics teach that true power comes from mastering what you can control, your actions, your thoughts, your discipline, and your mindset. Epictetus said, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." When you focus relentlessly on your craft, your growth, and your values, nothing external can stop you. The wound may be visible, but your actions speak louder than the pain. Your comeback becomes inevitable because you are relentless, strategic, and unshakable. While others argue and complain about what they cannot change, you are quietly building power, building skill, and building a version of yourself that terrifies anyone who underestimated you. 6. Practice patience and timing. The sixth lesson is patience, stoic patience. Life doesn't reward the hasty, the impulsive, or the impatient. It rewards those who endure, who persist, who wait for the right moment to strike. Seneca said, "No man was ever wise by chance." Your comeback will not be loud or immediate. It will be precise, deliberate, and undeniable. Patience allows you to plan, observe, and act with lethal precision. It turns your wound into a secret advantage. People will mock or doubt you, but when the time is right, your rise will be so sudden, so powerful, so unstoppable that it leaves everyone speechless. Timing is your weapon, and patience is the forge. Your comeback terrifies because it was silent, deliberate, and inevitable. 7. Live with purpose, not approval. The seventh hidden Stoic lesson is living with purpose. Most people chase approval, validation, or recognition. The Stoics knew that true power comes from aligning your actions with your highest values, not the opinions of others. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Your comeback terrifies because it is authentic. You are not rising to impress, to boast, or to prove anyone wrong. You are rising because your purpose demands it. Every decision, every action, every step forward is in alignment with your inner principles. People who only knew your wound will not recognize the authority, confidence, and self-mastery that radiates from you. Your comeback is a testament to disciplined living, to purpose, and to resilience. Your wound was never the end. It was the beginning. The betrayal, the failure, the heartbreak, they were all catalysts for your transformation. The world may have seen weakness, but the world does not yet know your strength. Stoicism teaches us that life cannot define us, only our choices can.
Master your mind, accept reality, build your fortress, transform pain into power. Focus relentlessly, be patient, live with purpose. When you embrace these hidden Stoic lessons, you become untouchable. Your comeback will terrify those who only knew the wounded you, because you rise not from anger, but from mastery. You rise not from chaos, but from discipline. You rise not from weakness, but from unbreakable strength. And when you walk into the world, calm, focused, and unstoppable, people will finally understand the wounded version of you is gone. The powerful, disciplined, stoic version has arrived. Your comeback is no longer a story of pain. It is a story of unstoppable, unshakable, undeniable triumph. And that is the power of Stoicism.